Hello everyone and welcome to Wakefield High School in Arlington, Virginia, where the Wakefield Warriors are hosting the Marshall Statesmen in boys tennis. Singles play is underway, and in our featured match, Logan Tron from the Marshall Statesmen is going up against Tommy McGuire from the Wakefield Warriors. Very sunny afternoon here in Arlington. A little more wind than I think the players would probably prefer, and it's a little bit chillier than might be normal for this time of year. These teams were supposed to go up against each other a couple weeks ago, but the unexpected snow in our region delayed us until today. Logan Tron serving here in the first game, trying to hold serve and start the match. And while Tron and McGuire are facing off, we've also got a lot of great singles tennis going on. Aishan Chatterjee is going up against Matthew Nicholson. Chatterjee from Wakefield, Nicholson from Marshall. And Aleksa Stefanovic from Wakefield is going up against Chris Beto from Marshall. And Wakefield's Jacob Filon is going up against Marshall's Joe Lampman. Wakefield's Stephen Tan up against Marshall's Brian Valdez. And for Wakefield, Mohab Hussein is going up against James Fishman from Marshall. After this, we will have doubles action and some exhibition doubles. Good serve from Logan Tron to win the point. And he leads in the first game. And you can hear the wind. And the power forehand from Logan Tron wins the point. And he's a point away from taking the first game. First game, Logan Tron. All right, we're back. Tommy McGuire serving in the second game. He's trailing by a game against Logan Tron from Marshall. And we've got a second serve now from McGuire. And a little bit wide, so the point goes to Logan Tron. Good forehand from Tommy McGuire to win the point. And Tron can't catch up to that one. Another good hit from Tommy McGuire. And that gives the game to Tommy McGuire, so we're even at one game apiece. And we'll get a second serve from Tron. Point for Tron. McGuire can't get the return onto the court. Both these players have first serves that can be tough to handle. Question of consistency in getting it to land. Another long return, another point for Logan Tron. And the first extended rally of the match ends in a point for Tommy McGuire. Good consistent play from both players on that last rally. And that serve was just a little bit wide. And the return goes long. You see Logan Tron limping. He's got a brace on his right knee. All right, we're back. Before we went to break, you might have noticed Logan Tron limping. He's got a brace on the right knee. Sort of a band. No, actually not really a brace. A band on his right knee. He is also a member of the Marshall High School Powerlifters Club, and he apparently is contending with a strain to his knee as a result of that weightlifting. Tran is up 2-1 with Tommy McGuire serving, and after a double fault, he also misses on that first serve. And a double fault. So McGuire, a little bit of trouble with his consistency to serve here early in the match. And we'll get a second serve here as well. And that good forehand from Logan Tron wins the game for him, and he takes a 3-1 lead in games. The players play to a 10-game, pro set of 10 games. And Logan Tron will try to hold serve and extend his lead. Face each other again in about a week over at Marshall. Conference rivalry. Teams playing Conference 13 and 5A division in Virginia high school sports. And there you see Tron, the knee bothering him a little bit there. Is probably able to deal with it better. That it's the right knee. The left knee would probably have more of an impact on his serve. But so far we don't seem to see any effect with the knee that's bothering him. Good point for Tommy McGuire. Nice rally. And McGuire able to finish it off after he drew Logan Tron up toward the net. crowd's died down a little bit here at Wakefield. And what wind we have had doesn't seem to have affected the players. It's really a question of not letting it become a distraction to you when you're playing tennis. And you can hear in the background, baseball and softball teams are arriving here. So buses are coming in and out of the parking lot here at Wakefield. As usual, very busy after school scene here outside Wakefield High School. There are a few teams who are practicing over on the soccer field and the track. Both the softball and baseball fields are in use right now, as well as a full set of tennis here on the tennis courts. We'll get a second serve now from Tron. And Alette will get another second serve. Wins the point for Logan Tron in the game. We are back. It's a bit of a cool afternoon, but Tommy McGuire is warmed up enough. He's taking off his long sleeve jersey. And we'll try to hold serve now. Cut into this lead that Logan Tron has built up. It has been a mild enough winter in Northern Virginia that both these schools, the players from both these schools, are probably able to get out and work on their tennis game a little more often than maybe in a typical winter. But as I mentioned before, 2 weeks ago we had that very unexpected snowstorm, and that's probably disrupted practice schedules a little bit. But even despite the cool weather today, both McGuire and Tron have come out, look like they're warmed up, and they're playing hard, making a lot of good shots. Our camera placement is not ideal when the player in the far court is serving into the court here on the left side. His opponent, in this case Logan Tron, is out of frame. But I can reassure you he is there, ready to receive the serve. And Tron steps up a little closer for the second serve and back into frame. And another double fault. That's been a problem early on here for Tommy McGuire. Getting into a good rhythm with his serve. And I think we're at break point. And that let will give McGuire 2 fresh serves to work with. And that was long. All right, now we're at break point. And first serve is wide. Double fault gives the game to Logan Tron. point goes to Tommy McGuire. As you can hear another bus rolling in behind us in the parking lot here at Wakefield. There's more student athletes from other schools roll in for the wide variety of sports that are typically played here at Wakefield on a spring afternoon. All right, Tron will serve. He takes the game. And a point for Tommy McGuire as we're back. McGuire serving. He's played well when he's been able to get to the net in the match. He just hasn't been able to get there often enough. And the wind appears to be back. Sounded like Tommy McGuire might have slipped on that hit and wasn't able to make the return. And a long return from Tron gives the point to McGuire. And that's wide, so another point for McGuire. McGuire used a strong serve on that last point to enable him to get to the net and win the point. But another double fault from McGuire. And the game and that gives the game to Tron. He breaks McGuire again. So Logan Tron from Marshall serving against Tommy McGuire from Wakefield. Tron with a comfortable lead, trying to hold serve and extend it. And he seems to have picked up the pace a little bit with his serves here in the match. So Tron giving McGuire plenty to handle on those serves. And that return is wide. And that return is long, so looks like we'll get a couple of fresh serves here to work with. McGuire. Back to receive the serve. And he can't catch up with it. Game goes to Logan Tron. All right, after we checked out some of the action on other courts in singles play, back to the match between Logan Tron from Marshall and Tommy McGuire from Wakefield. McGuire trying to hold serve and get back into the match. Tron with a comfortable lead. And you can probably hear some of the music coming over from the soccer stadium. Some games later on today, and they're warming up the crowd a little bit with some music. And that's long, so another point for Tron. Serve too much for Tron to handle. McGuire's got a good serve. He's just had a little trouble in this match getting a consistent rhythm with it. And some double faults on his part have been costly. That's an interesting point. Several tempos on display in the same rally. Both players showing off, both forehand and backhand. All right, another game for Logan Tron, and now he's serving. And Tron gets to the net, but the point goes to McGuire. Good rally by both players on that last point, and you can see a little frustration from McGuire. Coming up just a little bit short on some of his shots.
Come on.
Tron serving. point for McGuire. Well done. All right, we're back. Tommy McGuire from Wakefield. Trailing in the match. Trying to hold serve. Get back to it. Tron from Marshall. Playing despite a troublesome right knee. Related to some of the powerlifting that he does as part of the weightlifting club at Marshall. One of the good things Tron has been able to do in the match is not let the knee that's bothering him really affect his stroke. He's still making good shots. And he hasn't let it affect his positioning, so he's able to use the forehand that I think he prefers. And as he showed there, he's still got pretty good mobility to get to a lot of shots. So his court coverage has been good in this match. And Tron has not been playing like somebody who's got a bothersome knee and he wants to get out of there quickly. He's been patient with his shot making. One of the worst things you can do in tennis is try to make shots that really aren't there for you. It's always a good idea to hit the ball that's hit to you and make the best out of that rather than try to make something work that's really not there. Can get to the forehand. He's got a good forehand, Tron, and McGuire's done a great job on a lot of those shots and getting back to you. You see the knee? Bothering a little bit. Good rally from these two players, and that backhand's a little long for Tron, so point goes to McGuire.
Oh my God.
And that's wide.
Right there.
So Logan Tron is up 9-2. Tommy McGuire serving. Trying to hold serve and extend the match. And we'll get a second serve from McGuire. And that's the match. So Logan Tron from Marshall defeats Tommy McGuire 10-2. Thank you very much for watching.